Hi, I'm Dr. Christina Gold, your history instructor for History 102. I'd like to welcome you to the course, and in this short video I will be introducing you to the syllabus and our course websites. I've been teaching at El Camino College for 11 years and have been teaching online for over 6 years. If you have any questions throughout the course, please stop by my online office hours in the Canvas conference room, or you can also email me. This is the syllabus for our history course. It has been emailed to you and it is also accessible in Canvas. I'm going to walk you through a few of the highlights of the syllabus, but you should print it out and read it all carefully and post it somewhere near your computer. I'd like to point out my online office hours. I will be available in the Canvas conference room on Wednesdays from 12 to 1 and Thursdays from 4 to 5. And I encourage you to stop by and chat if you have any questions about the course material or even if you just want to talk about history. This is our textbook for the course, America by David Shea and George Tyndall. And the syllabus lists various ways you can purchase the textbook. However you decide to purchase it, you need to make sure that you have the textbook by at the very latest next Monday. On Monday, you will begin with your reading and you will need it to be able to answer various questions. On the first page of the syllabus, also, I encourage you to record your logins, your login IDs, your usernames, and passwords. That is the most common problem students have is simply forgetting their password and having trouble retrieving it. Make sure when you register for Inquisitive that you type in your email address correctly. If you make any typos in your email address, if you have to retrieve your password, you have a really difficult time. So make sure to write down all your logins and passwords. For the grade distribution for the course, this week we'll be completing an orientation test. There are weekly tests worth 10% each. You will be participating in weekly group discussions. You will write a paper that analyzes primary documents, and each week you will be completing one Inquisitive quiz for every chapter that you read. Inquisitive is a publisher's website that asks multiple choice questions in a game format. There are also opportunities for extra credit. If you have any problems or questions, as I mentioned, you can chat with me during my office hours. You can email me and I will get back to you within 24 hours unless it's the weekend, and I may or may not be available on the weekend. You can also ask questions of each other in the student coffee shop on the discussion board in Canvas. This page lists campus policies. A couple quick things, the workload. There is a lot of work in this course. We've taken a 16-week course and crunched it down into 5 weeks. So please don't be surprised that you may need to spend about 20 hours a week working on the course. Also, for the writing, it's recommended that students be eligible for English 1A. And it is important that you feel comfortable with reading and writing because there's so much of it in an online course. This page provides more detail about the different kinds of assignments. Work is due on Sunday evenings by 11:59 p.m. and I do not accept late work. Except during week 6, you may make up 2 assignments that you did not begin during the semester. And you can read the makeup policy on the previous page. For the course technology, our class will be using Canvas as its course management system. El Camino College is in the process of transitioning away from the use of etudes and towards the use of Canvas. By spring 2018, all online courses at El Camino will be offered in Canvas. So I know a lot of you are probably really comfortable with Etudes, and I understand that. But please be reassured, I've been teaching with Canvas for about a year now and have had very few problems. Students have a really easy time using it. And in fact, some things are even easier, for instance, engaging in group discussions. Inquisitive, and there's information here about logging into Canvas. Also here it describes Inquisitive in more detail. Our first assignment in Inquisitive will open up next Monday, and so at the beginning of next week I will be providing more information about how to log into Inquisitive and how to use the website. In order to be successful in an online course, you have to be prepared for problems. Inevitably, students face some kind of technical difficulty along the way, and almost always those difficulties relate to the student's computer and not to the website. So many times students are having problems with their own computers. They can't access things, or they have trouble with their internet connection. So you need to be able to problem solve those things on your own. And if you can't solve those problems, you need to have an alternative. So if you're having trouble with your internet, go to Starbucks or come to campus. If you're having trouble with your computer, maybe borrow a friend's laptop, come to a computer lab on campus. Also, technological difficulties that relate to your computer or your internet are not an excuse for late work. I do not accept any late work, although you can make up those 2 assignments at the end of the semester. And you can imagine your computer like your car in a face-to-face class. Your car gets you to the classroom and gets you to campus. But if your car breaks down, it's not an excuse to miss class. So your computer gets you to class. It gets you to our information and to your work. So if your computer breaks down, you need to find another way to get to class. Metaphorically, of course. Another issue that helps students be successful in the course is planning and managing time well. To help you with this during week 1, you will be creating a schedule to help you manage time. Creating the schedule is the first step, but sticking to it is even more important. This last part of the syllabus lays out the assignments that are due in each week. Now, a lot of times students are anxious to work ahead in the course. I do not open the assignments ahead of time. They open on a weekly basis on Monday, and then they are due on Sunday. But if you are anxious to work ahead, I strongly suggest that you go ahead and read forward in the textbook. You always have to read the textbook before completing any assignments anyways, so reading ahead is the best way to get a head start. This is the Canvas dashboard. The syllabus contains instructions about how to log on to Canvas. And when you log in, it'll take you to the dashboard and you'll see any courses that you are taking through Canvas. So for us, let's select our class, History 102 for winter 2017. So this is the home page for our course, and each week there will be a chart here that lists the work that you need to do for that week and contains links to each of the assignments. You can also access material here through the menu on the left, but I suggest using the chart in the middle just to make sure that you are thorough and completing everything that is assigned. And you can also consult the syllabus and it'll show you what's due each week as well. So you can link on to, for instance, the orientation test. And for you, the test will open right up. For me, I have a preview. And please be prepared with the test for watching videos, reading documents. So you aren't just answering questions, you're also reading things, listening to things. So here you're watching some online learning videos. You're reading about netiquette or the rules, the the proper ways of being polite and respectful online. And you may also, here you have a schedule you have to download and fill out. So look ahead on the test and help to manage your time. Also, you will be completing weekly discussions, and for this week, you will be writing about procrastination and time management. And I would like you please to wait until you've been added into a discussion group before you begin to post. So you need to be in a discussion group before you post. If you post before you're in a discussion group, I'll email you back saying, oops, you got to repost. So just wait. It shouldn't take too long. It should be less than 24 hours before I add you into a group. All right, so welcome again to the course, and please email me or stop by office hours if you have any questions.